Yo, what up, fam? Cowboy Nation, what up? It's Anthony Fallon. I'm back again. Tone Setter Sports Channel. Let's go. Okay. Um, we got the preseason coming up, going against the 49ers. Yes, finally we're in the preseason phases of things, and it's gonna be good. I hope I'm able to catch the game, or not. If not, I will catch the highlights. You know what I'm saying? I will catch it, and I got a business meeting this evening, so in a few hours, and then I gotta get out later tonight and make some more money. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to catch that. I have to check to see what time the game is going to start. I should be able to. Um, but like I said, if not, I'll just catch the highlights and just look over things. Um, catch the replay for real. That's what I really want to see, so I can watch it in its entirety and not just the highlights of things. Um, but I'm gonna just say what I want to see is that okay. We know that you know. Hopefully, Garrett learned his lesson. I got some. Well, let's just say in the well, before I get to the preseason game, I do have a forecast of videos that I'm gonna make. Just talking about some various things about the team, just my perspective and my thoughts and opinions on stuff, and not that they're just my opinions. Um, I do see, and as I have seen that some of my thoughts actually are playing out or have played out in the last few years or last year or so, should I say, since I've been doing YouTube. Um, but I just want to interject my thoughts on what I see, and I guess I start with this one at the beginning of this preseason, especially for you, Mr. Taco Charlton. You know what I'm saying? Um, Dude, it's time to put on, man. Straight up. It's time to see what you're made of. It's time to see what you got. Um, from what I've heard um, through other cowboy bloggers and video YouTubers and stuff like that, that you haven't been looking so well. You know what I'm saying, in practice. But I know that everybody doesn't practice well. Um, but and I can speak for that myself. Um, but it's to get sometimes long as you're putting forth the effort, and I don't know why it works like that. I just don't know. You could play like shit during practice, but you're putting forth max effort. But when you get in the game, it is on. Is what I'm saying? So maybe you're that kind of guy. You know what I'm saying? You get all the kinks and stuff out throughout the week, throughout the training camp, OTAs, and doing this whole practice process, and then the preseason you get to put on because Robert Quinn is out, and they're saying that Dorrance Armstrong is ahead of you, as far as the learning curve. But Doris Armstrong has some upside, absolutely. And if you, right now we can't even trade you because we're shorthanded on the defensive end side. Now I will say this: I said this last year too. I think that you're a left end instead of a right end. But if you want to get on the playing field, see playing time, you're gonna have to learn both sides. If not, you're gonna be sitting on the sideline or traded, sitting behind D Law, and you're not gonna get in if you are the backup to D Law, and that's the only side that you can actually play. Now in the preseason, I would like to see them put you at the left end so they can really see what they have. Um, but it's up to you, man. What you want to do. Um, I know that it takes some others to develop a lot slower for the light bulb to click. You know what I'm saying, for the light switch to just flicker, and but this is the NFL, and a lot of teams don't have that kind of patience, man. This is this is your third year, so and defense normally tends to pick up a lot faster than the offensive side of things. But to each his own. You just might be a late bloomer, and being a late bloomer might cost you a spot on the Cowboys, and maybe you'll shine elsewhere. And I hope to see you do that because of the fact that you do have all of the physical attributes, um, and you have shown flashes of potential. Now, can you put it together on a consistent basis? You know what I'm saying? And and evolve in your awareness or your IQ on the field. Being able to play the run and the pass and staying in shape, getting your stamina up so that you can stay on the field. Because if you step it up, then we won't have to worry about Randy Gregory, and he hasn't reinstated himself yet. So and then we have to wait for Robert Quinn because of the injury for one thing, and then the first 2 games of the season. You know, I would like to see that, and I would like to see Dorrance at the right end, or switch them up. You know what I'm saying? But we also got Jelks, so he's going to get some playing time. Offensively, we know that the first team is gonna run. I would like to see Dak like maybe just run one series, and then put either Cooper Rush or Mike White. Um, I would say rotate the two. Maybe you start with Cooper Rush and getting some reps with the first team. You know what I'm saying? In the first quarter or whatnot, and just see what these guys can do because I don't know if Amari Cooper is going to play. Um, so we're really going to see what some of these wide receivers are going to be about. Um, and it's going to be a beautiful thing. So excuse me, but what I really just want to see is you guys out there playing hard, fighting for jostling for a spot on that 53-man roster, just laying it all on the line. And I want when we have those that stand out. Um, we know we can't keep all of you. So you remember you're always putting on an audition for the other 31 teams as well, where you might be able to make a spot on a roster. So absolutely. I really want to see John Vay. I want to see John Vay. I want to see Michael Jackson. I want to see Joe and Tristan Hill. Gifford, Frank Gifford. I think that's his name. I know his last name Gifford. I want to see him ball. They've been giving some high praises about Gifford, man. Linebacker out of Nebraska. I think it's Nebraska. Phillips is out of Nebraska. I don't think Gifford is. I'm not quite. I can't remember. So definitely want to see that. As far as rookie prospects, I want to see our young up and coming talent that was drafted. I want to see Guyton. I want to see him out there with the first team. They talk about that speed, or whatnot. But definitely want to see Tony Pollard get some first team reps. You know what I'm saying? Along with Mike Weber. Of course, Darius Jackson is going to get his touches too. Definitely want to see those guys, man. It's going to be interesting though. It's going to be very interesting. The first game, guys get to finally hit someone different than their teammates, play and play competitively. You know what I'm saying? Being able to go all out, play to max speed, as they should always. But one thing, barring no injuries, man, from nobody. Definitely want to see what the offensive line gonna look like, especially Connor Williams. My spotlight's gonna be on him and Lyle Collins. Definitely going to be on him because I want to see, you know, how he has progressed because he's been in this position for what? This is going into his third year? Yeah. Third or fourth year. One of the two. I think it's his third year at the right tackle position. And of course, we'll see how Frederick's going to look playing under center. Playing under center. So that's definitely going to be a plus. Blake Jarwin. Yes. Let's see how they're going to utilize him in the preseason. See if he's going to get any touches, make some splash plays. You know what I'm saying? Gallup is another one in his second year. Let's see how he's going to perform. And hopefully these guys can, it's all about just building on, building some continuity, getting some quality reps in with Dak, but also with the backup quarterbacks because we need to see how these guys are going to look. And just the basis of things because, I mean, it's not like the teams are going to be running a lot of exotic blitzes and stuff like that and cover schemes. It's pretty much going to be man on man, and you might see some blitzes from here and there. So for the QBs, but like I said, I like the Mike White because he's the prototypical. He has a very solid arm, and I think that he can sling it. So. Oh my gosh, man, I'm still sleepy. So yes, it's going to be it should be a very fun game to watch. But I'm also interested to see how the 49ers look, you know what I'm saying? So because they are in our conference, not our division, but they are in our conference and they could be a sleeper team. Honestly. They could be one of those teams that sneak up on everybody this year. Everybody thought it was gonna be last year, but Garoppolo got hurt. Remember? So he broke his leg. So yeah. So everything is on reset for them. And I really think Tony Pollard, man, is really gonna show some shit tonight. Whether if it's the run, whether if it's in the pass game, or whether if it's punt or kickoff return. So yeah. Let's see. Am I missing anyone? I mean, no. That's about it. I just want to see a good game, man, amongst for my Cowboys, and now that this will help get rid of the media hype and talk about the contracts of the triplets and whatnot. So this is a good way for y'all to get away from all of that shit. The field is your sanctuary. So yeah, everyone should feel relieved about that. And I just want to see some guys get some quality reps with the first team, whether if it's the wide receiving core, whether if it's the running back core, or the quarterback, or the backup quarterbacks. I just want to see them get some reps so we can kind of get a good measure on how they're going to perform when they're playing the top talent on the opposition's team. So because throughout the season we'll never know unless something happens to our starting quarterback. So yeah. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to run my mouth a little bit and just talk about the preseason game that's at hand in a matter of hours. So I think it come on at 6. I think it's 6:30, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, but maybe I will get a chance to catch it. I'll be just coming out of my business meeting here at the house. So yes, that's gonna be a good thing that if I can catch it, at least catch some of it. So I don't know, but right now I'm about to wind it down. I got in early this morning and woke up. Had to get things straight. um, for all of the prospects, business prospects, and business partners that's coming through, and their prospects that they're bringing with them, and hopefully everything will go well, and that we'll have some new business partners on board and what we're doing here. So, this is Anthony Fallon, Tone Setter Sports Channel. Peace. I'm out.